Hey everybody. So I wanted to go live and explain the Coach Vitals 21-day challenge. And if you didn't see my post and have no idea what I'm talking about, then I encourage you to go back to the post either in this group, or you can go to the Team FHK page and find it in there. But basically what I want to do after listening to Josh Coates' week 2 training and how to work smarter and harder and less time and to really build this business in an hour, minimum per day, and kind of going into what I talked about a couple weeks ago with me going back to that and really hustling during that nap time and using that nap time wisely instead of doing things for my business that weren't really growing my business to move forward. Okay, so when I went elite and when I was really focused in on my business, I really tried to get everything done as much as possible in that nap time frame. And then that way at night, it allowed me to either be with my family, be with Matthew, just kind of relax and watch TV, or it allowed me to go live and do these activities and team calls and one-on-one calls, knowing that the meat of my personal business was done during the day. Okay, so that's what I want to go back to. I want to go back to simplifying the business and focusing on those vital behaviors that are going to move your business forward. So if you only have an hour or you only have 20 minutes throughout the day that you can sneak this business in, then I want you to still be able to see those results and the fruits of that labor. Okay, so what we're going to do is focus on a few things, but we're going to keep things super simple. Okay, so I'm going to have a daily post in here every morning. It'll be up by 5:30 in the morning, and I am going to schedule them so that I wake up and I get my workout in. So I don't want to have to come into Facebook and get that post up. So I will have them scheduled out so they will be there, and I'm not going to have anything laid out in that post. I'm simply just going to have some, one sentence of encouragement for the day, and then the photo to show you, remind you what you need to be working on. Okay, so we're going to have our workout in Shakeology. So being a product of the product is vital behavior number 1. Number 2 is the invite, which we have broken down into posting on social media minimum 2 times a day and starting 2 new conversations daily with people from your posts, from new friends, referrals, people that are on your like page, people you're meeting on Instagram, however you're adding to your network, connecting with 2 of those people per day. And then number 3 is 10 minutes of personal development. And I know some of you are going, 10 minutes is like nothing, okay? And 10 minutes reading is you get a little bit more, that takes more focus, I guess. So if you're doing Audible, if you're reading or you're listening to a training or a podcast, obviously it's going to be more, and that's fine. You can never do too much personal development. I will say that if you're doing trainings, make sure you implement the training that you're listening to before you listen to another training, okay? Because what can happen is we listen to 6 trainings. We have Janelle's and Meg's and I Go Live and, listen to National Wake Up Call, and you have all these trainings, which are great, but then you don't implement anything because you're overwhelmed from the training. So pick 1 or 2 trainings per week if you need to do that for your business, and then implement what they taught you in that training. But that's another video another day, okay? So that's working smarter and effective. We're going to work on being a product of the product, working on inviting, which covers our posts, and starting 2 new conversations, in our personal development. Okay, so the key to those things that I found from Josh Coates' week 1 training was making sure that we know our purpose and our intent of completing that hour. Okay, why are you doing this? Why are you a Beachbody coach? What do you want to accomplish with this business? Whether you're going to have a selfish goal that is personal, that is financial, that has to do with your health or whatever that may be for you, but you also need to have a bigger purpose beyond you. Because if you don't start seeing those financial increases right away, or you don't see 50 pounds fall off by Christmas, you need to have something else that you're going to hold on to when those times get tough. Okay. And I have, my purpose has changed. And right now it's really just helping moms love being a mom, because it's been, my struggle. Not that, you hate being a mom, but we tend to focus on the negative of it and the hardships of it versus the blessings that it is. And again, another video, another day. But I'm now posting and more intentional with my conversations. And I know that my bigger purpose goes beyond a challenge pack. Okay. So working smarter with working from a list and doing that, and then knowing your purpose and intent are the two things that I need you to have right off the bat. All right. So my goal for you and what I want you to set for yourself is to set an hour to an hour and a half aside every day, aside from your workout. I think Josh kind of works that into the hour, but I feel like we would be doing that anyway, right? Whether you were a coach or not, you'd be getting your workout in. So I need you to find an hour to an hour and a half throughout your day for 6 days out of the 7 days of the week. Take one day off, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. Allow yourself to not post, no conversations, don't do messages, you don't have to do anything. I want you to just be free of Beachbody for the day. All right. But those other 6 days, you need to find the hour to an hour and a half. And it's not going to take you an hour and a half to start 2 new conversations, post twice on social media, and do 10 minutes of personal development. Those other minutes are going to be checking into your challenge groups, commenting back on posts that you have and interacting on those comments and likes and stuff that people are doing, so that you are a live person. People see you, you're building that relationship up front as well as checking into your Coach Online office, checking into other things. But those are things that are growing your business, but they're not going to be what grows your business this month, right? So that's kind of the maintenance of your business, where the activities you need to be doing to grow your business are adding to your network, posting on social media, personal development, and being a product of the product. Okay, so 1.5 hours, 1 to 1.5 hours, depending on your goals, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So then, I know I'm going to get the question, well, what about like drafting posts or creating photos or trainings or, XYZ or recipes and challenge group guides and, all that extra stuff. The extra stuff can be spent when you have the time. I used Meg's coach trainings and challenge group guides and free group templates and all that stuff for up until about 2016. So for 3 years, I just used Meg's stuff and I just focused on my vital behaviors. The content was already there. A training website was already there. If you are a new coach on this team, which every single one of you is not in a position to be creating a website, to be creating a new training, none of that stuff should be on your radar. What should be on your radar is adding to your networks, starting conversations, and mastering the art of inviting. That's where your focus needs to be. Everything else is there for you. Beachbody, take me out of the equation. Beachbody has a Coach Online office with training that you can send all your new coaches to. There are challenge group guides in there for your clients. There are meal plans for your clients. Okay, so all of that stuff is already done so that you can focus on building your business and building those relationships. So if there's extras, I want you to post in the team page to see if anybody has them first. I want you to check the Coach Online office before you invest that time to do it. I want you to go to Google and see if you can find fun photos that you can, add to, but you don't have to fully recreate. I want you to check those things first so that you don't have to spend that extra time doing that stuff. And that if you have 10 extra minutes at night, I'd rather have you add more to your network or conversate on your social media, okay? So the extras can wait. Check the Coach Online office, check the team page, check Google, ask around. I'm sure somebody has what you are looking to do. Okay, so number 5 is the Vital Power Hour list, the Vital Power list, and that's what I went over earlier, your Beachbody workout, your Shakeology or your performance line, your boosts and energize, hydrate, recover, 3-day refresh, all those things that we're talking about in the PV push group should be part of being proud of the product as well. check-in daily beneath the post that I already mentioned that I'm going to have up. Okay, this is like kind of the meat of this that I need you guys to zero in on, because this is going to be different for everybody. So you're going to see on the check-in that it says post on social media 2 times, 2 new conversations daily, and 10 minutes of personal development. That is the minimum. So what I want you to think about is on those busiest days, think of your busiest day. Maybe your husband works late one night and the kids have soccer, football, and dance, plus homework, plus you have to make dinner and get ready for the next day, and you literally have like no time. That's the minimum that you need to do. You need to at least get your workout in, drink your Shakeology, post on social media in the morning after your workout, and at night when you've accomplished it and you're Superwoman, celebrate that, comment about that, post, start 2 new conversations daily so you can go back to the post in the morning, see if anyone new that you've never connected with liked it, send them 2 messages, boom, that's done. And then before you go to bed, read for 10 minutes. You've accomplished your Vital Power Hour list, even on your busiest day. Okay, so that is the minimum. Now what I want you to think about is on those days when all is right in the world, when your baby takes their 2-hour nap like they should, when everyone goes down at 7:30 and you can, everything is done and the house is set aside at 8 o'clock, what do you want to know that you can accomplish on those normal, everyday occurrences? That's what I want you to look at, because we're all going to be a little bit different. 2 conversations for me, that's not challenging enough. That's not pushing me out of my comfort zone. 2 people every day for someone who just started, that's out of your comfort zone. You're slowly building your network. I should be easily able to add 8 to 10 people and message them new every single day in my network. Okay, so this is where I want you to kind of look at I don't want you to think about your best day and say, well, on Saturdays I can do 10 because I have a little bit more time. I want you to just think on every single day, Monday through Saturday, what are you going to be able to accomplish no matter what? Is it 3 new conversations and 3 times on social media? Is it 6 new conversations and 3 times on social media? And 20 minutes of personal development? Maybe you're a commuter and you can get like 40 minutes of personal development in a day. You need to look at your schedule and see what you can accomplish. Now, the catch-22 of that is you also need to look at your goals, okay? I don't want someone going, okay, I want to be diamond in a month, and I'm going to, get there. I'm going to add 8 coaches, and I'm going to help them get to emeralds, but I'm only going to post on social media twice, and I'm only going to start 2 new conversations a day. That's not going to get you to diamond in 60 days or 30 days. You might have to up it to 10 conversations a day and talk to more people and post more on social media so that you're getting a fitness, an inspirational, a lifestyle, a coaching job. So you'll be able to fit all of those in without feeling overwhelmed. Okay, so you need to look at your day-to-day lifestyle and what your goals are. What can you manage? And I think that's the other key is you might be able to initially send 10 conversations a day, but the next day, can you go back and answer, 5 of those conversations and keep those going? Or is that going to be overwhelming? Okay. So, and Josh made a good point, and exactly what I said, like, don't look at it and say, well, for Mondays, for an example, the kids are in aftercare. So they're in school from 9 to 3, which means I have from 9:30 to about 2:30 that I'm just with Hayden. And at some point, she's going to take a 2-hour to 2.5-hour nap. Okay. So in the morning, I get my workout in, I post into my challenge group, I do my personal development, that's all done. Okay, so when Hayden sits down for work, or when she goes down for her nap, I have 2 hours, I do a few things around the house, so let's call it an hour and a half. What can I accomplish in that hour and a half? My personal development's done, my workout is done, and I've posted in my challenge group, and I've probably already posted on social media once. Okay, so for me, my goal would probably be to add 10 people. I would probably do 20 minutes for my messages, and I would invite the people that I added yesterday to something, okay? So my goals are going to look different, and I don't want to look at and say, oh, well, Monday I have more time, so I'm going to add more people. I'm going to do my minimum. I'm going to hit my goal. And then I'm going to look and see what else I have to do in my business. Do I need to come in and do live? Do I need to go live in a different training group? Do I need to get together a training for new coaches? Do I need to revamp an email? Like, do I need to do something else that helps my business and moves it forward, but it's not part of my vitals? Okay? Because what can happen is we can sit down and be like, oh, I have time, I'll add 15 people. And then all of a sudden, time comes up and I'm like, oh crap, I was supposed to go live, or I didn't do my challenge group post, or I never checked my coach online office. So I want you to look at goals that you can do daily. So you need, I'll lay this out, you need a program that you're going to follow in Shakeology. So I need you to comment below with this. Okay, I need you to comment below with what Beachbody program you're doing in Flavor Shakeology. I need you to comment below with how many times a day you're committed to posting on social media 6 days of the week. I need to know how many new conversations you are willing to start per day. And I need to know how many minutes of personal development you are committed to doing. Okay, so those are the four things I need to know that are going to help you with your Vital Power Hour, with your Vital Power list. We're going to come up with something to call that. It's late. Okay, so I think this will be really exciting. I think this will be fun. I think this will give it taking some burden off and feeling like you have to work 3 or 4 hours. I told Meg and I told some of my coaches and I told Matthew, I said, I didn't start this business to feel like I have to work 4 to 5 hours a day to see success. I can't do that. I can't do this business 4 to 5 hours a day, run my household, be a good mom, be a good wife, and still find some time for me in the downtime of the day. And I can't do it all. I have to find something that works. And part of that is reassessing my goals and figuring out, okay, I can't do that. I can't do 2015 again because I have another baby, right? And another one on the way, and we have a lot going on. What can I do though? I am committed to hitting Success Club 10. I am committed to helping 2 or 3 new people start their coaching journey. I am committed to helping 2 or 3 of you rank advance every month. And I am committed to helping 8 to 10 of you hit Success Club. Okay, so those are my goals. Those are my focuses that I want to direct my energy to for my business. So I need to look at those goals, and then I need to set my daily goals and how I'm going to get there. And what does that look like, and what do I need to accomplish? Okay? All right, so those 4 things I need to know from you. Your workout, your Shakeology, how many times you're going to post on social media, how many conversations you're going to start, and how many minutes of personal development. And then every day, starting tomorrow, we're going to check in on every single one of those items, and we're going to hold you accountable to it. Okay? So we're going to have 21-day challenge, Coach Vitals. We're going to get back to the basics. We're going to work smarter in less amount of time, and we're going to be able to move our business forward and help more people as long as we stay focused on the items that we need to do to actually do that. Okay? All right, guys, I'm excited to get started. I will be checking in right along with you. So I'm going to hold myself to it, and I will be posting my goals in the morning when I can kind of realign goals and actions. Okay? Look forward to seeing your goals, and I will see you guys in the morning.